Well, to everyone watching this, I got a question for you. Do you think Jesus ever said anything controversial? Or anything that just, had people going, wow, I was waiting for the crazy, and thus it has arrived. Eat my flesh and drink my blood, ring a bell? Now, just because people who love God, serve God, and obey God say something that a lot of us don't understand, is that justification to basically jettison that person from our life? Or is that an opportunity to be more loving? Is that an opportunity to go to them and say, hey, I don't understand what you mean. Could you please explain it to me? Or even before that, go to God and say, hey, what's up with this guy? I thought he was so centered. I thought he was so grounded. I thought he really knew things. You know, what's up with that? He'll tell you. He'll tell you what's going on. He'll tell you why he's telling me to do what I do. You know what I like about truth? Truth loves questions. Why does truth love questions? Because truth can be proven. Think about that. If you've listened to anything the people who love God, serve God, and obey God said, hopefully you understand when you truly love people, you're not thinking about when are they going to betray you, but you're thinking about how can I love them? How can I find and use every opportunity to extend my friendship and my love to these people? Because Jesus Christ extended his friendship and love to you, and that's how you really came to know who Jehovah God really is in the first place. So we owe him a debt we can't ever pay back. That's not a bad thing. It's a wonderful example and opportunity that'll help us truly be loving to a hurting and dying world. If anything I've said is false, untrue, or not of God, let me know. It's important. Now, be prepared to reason. Be prepared to have a reasonable discussion. Okay? That means if you want to be taken seriously, tell me what you feel and then back up your position. How do you do that? Well, God says stop doing what you're doing or you're going to burn in hell. Is that how you do it? Or do you explain your heart, hey, I really care about you, but this is what you did wrong, and this is why it's wrong. Because the men and women who love God, serve God, they didn't do this like this. And you prove it. Or you give a logical argument that makes sense. If you say you love somebody, and every time you get an opportunity to show that love, you grab them by the shoulders and throw them under the nearest bus, that's not very loving, folks. You know, I'm gonna nickname you the tire tread man. Man, well, why are they calling you the tire tread man? You don't sell tires? You don't work with the roads? What's the deal? Well, I don't want to talk about it. No, really. I said, I don't want to talk about it. Well, it seems kind of odd. You know? What's the deal? Alright, everybody. Yeah, I can use humor to make light of a very serious subject, to try to get you to loosen up, to understand. It's not about you. It's about how far are you willing to love? How far are you willing to obey? How far are you willing to trust? Have a good day, guys and girls.